tried. I tried so hard. I tried so hard. To get out of porn. And my pimp, he just like, you know, I love my job. Was that too morbid of a joke? Was that a little too morbid? Was that a little too morbid for you guys? Because right after I started saying it, I was like, ooh, maybe.
She's straight bananas, no pun intended. Women like her are the epitome of hypocrisy. They are out there for the attention of men, and no matter how much they say they regret their choices, well, it all ends up being a scene. I have a friend who did this shit after she cheated on her boyfriend. She called me and acted like this and then asked me to lie to her boyfriend. When she realized I wasn't buying her bullshit, her personality changed in 1 second and she just nonchalantly said, okay. It was really scary. Giving her confession in the courtroom and then walking out with an evil smile. Crocodile tears, simple as that. This is proof of how manipulative some women can get, and the worst part, society will applaud them because they're the weak gender despite all the boss babe propaganda. She's definitely done this before to get out of arguments. Never believe a woman's tears unless she's crying alone. So good to know we should never believe her when she starts crying.
As a woman who makes 7 figures, like my money does not retain my relationship. Like my ability to, if he gets home at 6 a.m., me making breakfast when he gets home is what's retaining my relationship. It's never been my ability to, I'm a Forbes lister, top of my game, but that doesn't retain my relationship. Me cooking from scratch 3 times a day retains my relationship and retains me going on
3 times a day.
Yes, from scratch.
A man might know how to get a woman, but if he gets lazy, fat, and poor, he'll be kicked to the curb. Looks like society has accepted this because hypergamy is natural. However, when a man loses attraction towards a woman because she's lost sweetness, nurturing skills, and does not cook at all for him, it's all good because he's a grown-up man. In fact, some women would encourage her and say, "Go girl, he's such a baby, teach him a lesson." The irony levels are through the roof. Speaking of irony, here's what a former corn star thinks of men who do not kiss her.
Well, never thought I'd be talking about this, but here we are. So I think it was last month where Lana Rhoades said that a player on the Brooklyn Nets who is a Virgo is the father of her new child. And if you looked at the Nets roster at the time, the only 2 who fit that description were Kevin Durant and Blake Griffin. Of course, Blake is now in the Celtics, but once again, this was a month or so back. And well, it's pretty obvious it was indeed Blake, with photos of the kid being posted to social media by Lana, and yeah, he looks exactly like Griffin, so no, it wasn't KD.
So sad, all the workouts, injuries, and rise to fame to just, well, impregnate a woman who will never be wife or mom material. To add insult to injury, she looks damn ugly without makeup.
So whenever you hook up with a guy for the first time, and you know how some guys, I mean, I don't know if you've had this experience, but I have, like the guy would just like not kiss me during, I thought that was really
I've had
weird.
that happen one time, and I don't, like, never want to with them ever again, because that's so rude.
Yeah,
so rude.
Never. I'm such a big, like,
I'm a very
love
emotional,
making out.
yeah.
I love kissing. I can kiss someone for hours.
I left right afterwards and tried to never talk to them again, but they kept hitting me up.
See, I actually got insight from a guy that I had asked him, and I said, hey, how do you feel like, you know, if we hook up the first time and you're not kissing me during, that I'm being honest from a guy's perspective, if a guy's doing that, he's not having because he likes you, he's having because he just wants to have you.
Yeah. But
and he, like, I was just like, wow, that's good to know.
That's not necessarily true, because some guys actually do like kissing. Like, actually, the guy that I was talking about earlier who had the girlfriend and, like, was leading me on, he clearly didn't want me for anything else besides because he had a whole girlfriend.
But he still kissed.
He loved kissing. Wow. He loved eating. He loved kissing. He was very passionate during.
Wow, that's even more dangerous.
Which made me think that he liked me, loved me, wanted to be with me. So I don't think that's necessarily true.
That's true, yeah.
However, there are guys who probably, like the one guy that I'm speaking about that wouldn't kiss during, he probably was thinking of me because of who I am as a and that he just wanted me. I don't want to kiss those dirty lips, which isn't true, because this guy has ran through all of LA. You guys know what I'm
Who
talking
else
about.
more?
Like, I'm lucky that I didn't kiss those lips because I probably have something.
Insane. He's ran through all the LA girls, and that's disgusting. But she's been ran through by multiple guys as well, and can't seem to accept that men do not want to kiss her, but rather pump and dump her.
What's your take on it? Agree, disagree? Doesn't not congruent with your life?
Being a single person. Sorry.
Speak your truth, man.
It's not you guys triggering me. It's just like, it's really hard to take care of myself after being with someone for so long and giving it your all. And I know that I want to find someone's to share life with. But I'm at a point where I'm valuing myself, and I didn't put myself in this situation. I didn't choose to be where I am. And it's just like trying to get back on my feet to find the people that I can vibe with. I resonate with what she's saying. Like, the part that hit me most was doing it all on your own. Even though I don't have kids, I'm just here taking care of myself. It's hard as fuck. It's lonely. And there's nothing more that I want to share life again with someone that will like be there for me and appreciate me and value me. All parts of me. So, sorry.
No, it's fine. Thank you for being honest. A lot of women would not admit that. They would not. They would say, I'm strong and independent, and they'll fight it to the grave. And thank you for being honest and vulnerable. And I have an opinion on this, a take on this, which I'll give you guys some factual data after. But what's your take on that? You talking to Mike, please?
Yeah. I mean, I agree. As far as my background as well, I have always been the provider. I have always found a way. I have always, even when I got knocked down, I brung myself up with no help from a man. So my perspective is a little bit different. Like I said, like I can be very submissive. I talk to alphas, but I just wouldn't be able to go to that other side because I'm not ready to give all of my trust into somebody because I've never been able to.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I agree with exactly what she says. And I understand that it's hard to do that when you're the provider. But I also know that in the end, yes, of course, I would love a man to be able to play that role. And I know that I'm not meant to do all this by myself. So, yeah, I agree.
And guys, I want to say one thing, man. Like, you understand, right? Imagine your whole life you've been lied to about how things in life are supposed to go.
Yeah.
And you find out later on that like it's all been a lie.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be like, oh, I can just change automatically. You're gonna be like, fuck.
Think of the RP rage from a female perspective.
Yeah. Literally, like females now are being told you can be this person independent, but in reality, they just want to have family.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of like, what do they do?
Yep.
It's sometimes it's too late.
Yep. All right. So what's your take on it? Agree, disagree?
Okay. So with that, I do agree with her.
The tattooed woman in the beginning is the incarnation of the wall. And look, she's allowed to cry because she's a woman, but a man who complains about having to take care of himself is automatically told to, well, man up. A woman can cry as much as she wants and she'll get society's compassion, but a homeless man hardly gets any compassion, let alone a dime. But yeah, nobody cares about a man, or rather, men that have to take care of themselves in the most uncomfortable situations. Plus, looks like she has the money to spend on tattoos, but not on her personal growth. Sorry, not sorry, you get what you give. Crying women, I put my all into the relationship. Kevin Samuels, weight and dress size? Man, Kevin Samuels did not give a fuck. Or as Pearly says, leave the whale. It's hard as fuck, it's lonely. Welcome to what men experience every day. We don't have the luxury to complain about though, not that anyone would give a fuck if we did. The male struggle is real, and we don't say it just for the hell of it, it's the raw reality. As I mentioned before, think of homeless men. Right there, nobody cares and compassion looks like a forgotten virtue, but everyone feels compassion for a single mom who let Chad hit it raw. Welcome to a guy's life, except we can't bitch. We can't cry, we can't be vulnerable, we can't admit or show any of it, even if we are. Imagine crying because you have to take care of yourself. That's literally being an adult. To the first lady, imagine feeling like that your whole life, then you finally find a partner, and out of the blue, that partner cuts your throat, takes half your possessions, keeps you from seeing your kids, and leaves you financially burdened for the rest of your life. I didn't choose to be where I am. Your choices literally brought you to where you are. Guilty women never cry for what they've done, but for the price they will have to pay. John Grisham in his novel The Partner, 1997. This woman broke down crying, describing the experience of 99% of men. Food for thought, fellas. Guys, thanks for checking out this video. Stay tuned for more daily content. Like, subscribe, and comment. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.